In this video, I'm going to introduce you to a very interesting model which is called as Firefly-LLaMA2 7 billion. There are other flavors of this model too, but first let me give you a quick overview of what exactly this model is. This model is built on the same pattern as Firefly, and it focuses on low resource incremental pre-training, which not only supports incremental pre-training of native Chinese models such as Baishuang, Quan, and other intern LM, but also expands the Chinese vocabulary of English models such as Llama 2 and Falcon. And then it performs incremental pre-training. So it's a new sort of thing, I would say. It's a bilingual model, and it is part of a bilingual series of model which is called as Firefly-LLaMA2 Chinese model. The good thing about this model is that it is based on Llama 2. Plus, it has the researchers have expanded the Chinese vocabulary of Llama 2 and have used 22 GB of Chinese and English pre-training corpus to incrementally pre-train. Then the model was trained by using large-scale Chinese and English multi-round dialogue instructions. They have also conducted a list evaluation and manual evaluation of the model, and they have found out that it's very competitive compared to the existing open source work. Well, it is their word, so I would not pass any judgment on it, but if they say it, maybe it is true. On the Open LLM leaderboard and CMMLU, their model has already surpassed Lindley, Yaji, Flag Alpha, and other models. It has also surpassed Zia on the OpenLLM leaderboard and was slightly 0.43 point lower than Zia on CMMLLU. In the manual evaluation, their model has outperformed Lindley with 33.08% wins and then only 6.15% losses. They have also open sourced the Firefly Baishuan 13 billion model, which ranked 8th on Open Compass CMM LU list with a score of 56. So all in all, in the entire incremental pre-training and instruction fine-tuning, they have only used 4 V100 GPUs at most, which is amazing, and also which has made their training more resource efficient and of course low resource. So only 4 V100 GPUs for this. So if you compare it with Lindley, that used 32 A100 GPUs, which are expensive, and Zia used 160 A100 GPUs. So that is huge. Okay. One last thing on this model, they have open sourced the model weights, but also the training code, training data, and training details of the whole process of the project. So which is quite nice. So I'll drop the link to this model's Hugging Face page in video's description so that you can read along. In this video, next step, I'm going to show you how you can easily install this model on Windows if you have laptop or even if you are using any cloud instance. For this purpose, I'm going to use Block's quantized version. The tool I'm going to use for this is called as LM Studio. If you're not aware of what LM Studio is, then I'll drop the link to a video where I describe in great detail as what LM Studio is and how to install it. That's done and dusted. Let's go to the home page, and here you can search for Firefly, press enter, and then there you go, the blocks Firefly versions in different models. So I'm going to go with, for example, this Llama to 7 billion chat in GGF format, and then you can download it from here. Let me quickly check in my folder icon if I already have it. As you can see that I already downloaded it, and if you don't have it, simply go back here and then click on download button and it will download it for you. As I already have it, as you can see, Firefly-LLaMA2 13 billion, which is 8.97 GB of size. So I'm not going to do it again. In order to use it, just click on these three dots. In the middle, click on this model to load and load your model. On the top left, keep an eye on your resource usage, which will give you an idea how much resource do you need. Let's wait for it to load fully. If you are running low on resources, this would not load and it will crash. So that would mean that you need more resources on your system. Okay, it is loaded on my system and I'm using it on AWS EC2 instance with G4D and X large. Okay, so the first question I'm asking it, what is the capital of Australia? Let's see what it says here. taking a bit of a time to process it. Cool. So it has correctly told us where exactly Canberra is, and Canberra is the capital. In the next one, I'm going to ask it an analytical question that in 1 year, yellow paint fades and becomes a white color. In my house, in one room, one wall is yellow and rest of the walls are white. Should I paint that yellow wall as white now or wait for 1 year so that it fades into white? Let's see what sort of reasoning this model comes up with. Going pretty well. Let's type print it out fully and then we will see how does it do. There you go. It has said that if you prefer the brightness of yellow, painting your walls a lighter shade of yellow instead of white. Otherwise, if you prefer the classic and timeless look of white walls, then it may be best to paint the wall now where the yellow is still vibrant. Very nice. I think this is cool. I would take that answer. Now, let me do one more thing because it's a bilingual one. Let me ask it something in Chinese. Let me go to Google Translate and convert one of my prompt from English to Chinese, and then we'll ask it. So this is my Google Translate. I'm asking it how to climb the K2 mountain in Pakistan, and I'm just going to pick up the Chinese version of it. And I'm going here, I'm pasting it here, and I'm I have no idea about what exactly Chinese mean and to read it. So what I'll do, I'll wait for it to generate the response. Okay, it is in English. I thought it will be in Chinese, but it has um, giving me the English answer, but you can see that it was able to decipher the Chinese language. Let me, okay, I'll let it, maybe I'll stop generating it. I'll go back to it and I'll say answer it in Chinese, please. Okay, let's print it. Let's copy it, sorry. Go here and let's see if it is able to now give me a Chinese answer. Let's wait for it to process and come back with a response. There you go. So model is intelligent enough to print out the response. So I'll let it print and then I will copy it and put it back in Google Translate to see what it says. It has finished printing the response. Let me copy it from here, go to my Google Translate and I'll just swap it and I'm going to first clear this, paste it here. Let's see. Okay, so I think that's I'll take that. So it was able to give me a very good answer, I would say, in a very summary way. So I'll take that as yes. So for me, I think the model performs quite nicely in a bilingual fashion. Really like this one. So if you're looking for a bilingual model, then maybe give this Firefly a go. And remember that we are using the quantized version in this video. So the performance of the actual original model should be way better than this one. So this is it, guys. I would really say that this model is awesome. And if you are already using it, please share your experience. And if you like the content, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you very much.